Welcome back. We're here at the finals looking at Arthur Henry and some other guy.
That's right.
Looking.
This is Arthur Henry and Justin Reimer. Justin's out of the Lonan League in Seattle, and of course Arthur from Sacramento Historical Fencing. You know, I just noticed, Ronan, that Force of Virtue game, the four little symbols. Oh, nice cut to the leg there from Justin. Now,
damn, we're getting right into it.
I couldn't tell if Arthur's thrust landed.
I don't think so. From my perspective, it didn't look like he completely stuck that thrust, but it looks like the directors.
Now, coming from Seattle, Justin's actually one of the visitors to this event that has traveled the furthest to come and compete.
That must have been one long walk.
Oh, trading thrusts. Were they both good? Looks like Justin may have just missed.
It's terrible, but I'm obligated to laugh for entertainment purposes anyway.
No worries, I'll be here all day. Another cut from Arthur to the leg. Justin dove into that one.
Justin really eager to die today.
And that was a double. Let's see if they can do that again. Oh, was that over the buckler? Looks like the judges are going to give that one to.
It looks like once again the judges are arguing.
Up, no exchange on that one. No exchange. The buckler was there. It may have made contact.
You know, Michael, I'm surprised there isn't more arguing going on before this point, but it seems that the judges have waited this long to start having. Justin does not seem pleased with the performance of these judges. Whether or not his displeasure is justified is up to the audience.
And that's match for Arthur Henry, Sacramento Historical Fencing. Each of these fencers are going to be fighting each other fencer, and they're going to be scored as usual to see who comes out on top. Our next match is going to be between Marcus Stubbe and Kai Eva. Marcus being a local here at On Guard Fencing, and Kai also having originally come from On Guard, but currently living somewhere far away in the Midwest.
Oh my God. It seems that for the finals, we've upped our game with multiple cameras. We're getting fancy.
Ooh.
Just like Kai is getting fancy with that footwork.
Yep.
Twinkle Toes here is friggin' killing it.
Nice thrust.
Told that I'm only allowed one F-bomb per stream, just like a PG-13 movie.
Well, I do know that my kids are watching this at home, Ronan, so I do appreciate your discretion.
Gosh darn.
Now, both these fencers are excellent at taking legs, but only one of them can win this match.
Liver. And straight to the pride.
Kai would not have been walking away from that one if these were real swords. That ties up our match. Kai fishing for those legs, keeping measure. Marcus waiting for his moment. And they close.
And honestly, this exchange is starting to sound like a tennis match for some reason. You can hear their audible gasps.
Well, you
from
know,
across
I
the room.
got my start at Wimbledon.
Sure you did.
Not really. Went for a hand strike. Looks like Kai got it. That'll put Kai into the lead.
I did not catch the latter half of that exchange. I am blind in my right eye.
That's too bad the ring's to your right then.
And really
They start
walking
to
the
close.
tightrope.
Oh, and there's a thrust. Double. That's our first double. Marcus needs this next point if he's going to win this match. Oh, and Marcus ran by. It looked like that might have been a cut to the head. But they're giving the point to Marcus. That's going to tie up our match and put us into sudden death.
Despite Kai just hitting a clip, we're still going.
This is when it gets really exciting, folks. Is that Marcus is fencing left-handed here. And of all the weapon systems where being left-handed can mess you up, this is the one, in the sense that most sword and buckler techniques are designed against someone who has the same handedness. And so everything's out the window when you've got a cross-handed exchange like this. Up, and there's a tag to the hand from Kai, and that should be match Kai. Kai Eva, the white fencer.
Got next.
Next up in our finals pool is Marcus Stobov from On Guard Fencing against Justin Reimer out of the Lonan League. Marcus, again, being local to the area. And Justin coming down all the way from Seattle. So it's a Washington versus California match on this one. I do believe Lonan is quite a large club up there in Seattle.
I do believe so. I've heard that about Lonan. I've fenced some of the Lonan students. Seem to be pretty knowledgeable.
Yeah, I believe they're the largest school in Washington. And lately, they've really kind of exploded onto the tournament scene a bit this year, seems like. Ready to go. That's going to be Marcus in red. Circling around. Marcus keeping his sword low, looking for those leg cuts. Almost got a hand thrust. And Justin keeping that right foot forward, and there it was. That was a cut to the leg from Marcus.
An incredibly boring exchange. I'm hoping this gets a little bit more exciting. I'm out of Rockstar, and I need something to entertain me.
Marcus does specialize in giving people limps, so.
The youch. A slightly more exciting leg cut. It seems that the Lord has answered my prayers.
They gave that one to Justin.
Thank you, Peter.
We are tied up now. Sure. Oh, he's dropping to one knee. Was that a double, or did someone get parried?
Justin, despite having no intention of marrying Marcus, continues to dive to one knee right in front of him. And it seems that Marcus is unable to do anything about it.
But this time, however, Justin landed that thrust. We are 2-2. This next match or exchange will determine the match. Marcus going for the leg. Justin.
An entirely unsurprising turn of events. The same exchange we've seen thrice.
But this one had to blow.
Oh, so did it?
We may be into sudden death here. Yes, we are into sudden death.
I'm going to be real. I think it's going to look like a sudden leg strike.
I think you're probably right about that, Ronan. there's one thing we can depend on here is someone's going to go for the leg. There. Oh, Marcus going for a buckler punch.
Marcus going for the leg cut. Unable. Oh, not Marcus. Justin going for the leg cut. Unable to land it. Marcus parries. I got to say, folks, that exchange cured the blindness in my right eye. A fantastic end to this.
Looks like they did give Justin the point there on his attack. The buckler punch came in too late.
Very interesting.
Next match is going to be Justin Reimer again from Lonan League, facing off against Kai Eva from On Guard.
And Justin's fighting again. He might be a little eepy from his last match, though I don't believe he's taking a break.
Now, do you think he'll be diving in again against Kai?
Sure, if he has the energy for it. He might have to take a nap.
One of our commentators said that last match was a bit like watching soccer. Now, one thing soccer is known for is players taking a dive.
Ted is laughing really hard, inappropriately so for the tear of that joke. But I gotta admit, it was.
Kai and Justin. Kai again, being originally from this area, now living somewhere in the Midwest. Justin coming from Seattle, Washington. Kai. Oh, sorry, I'm wrong. Kai's up in Portland now. That's right. He moved far away. He's not in California anymore. Portland is in Oregon, for those of you who don't know. There's also a Portland in Maine, but it's not that Portland he moved to.
Honestly, I'm surprised that Justin is ahead in this match. I was expecting it. Oh.
That was a cut from Kai, possibly with an afterblow.
Fashizzle, Michael. That's what I saw too.
Kai very athletic, going for the hand. And a successful strike to the hand. These swords do have crosses, and that does help to protect the hand, but it only provides a limited amount of protection, especially when the fencers are wearing these ginormous gloves to help protect the hands. The gloves are important to keep the hand safe, but they also against the leg.
I'm not entirely sure. I think the question here is, was that afterblow in time?
That's an excellent question, Ronan. Yep, they gave it to him. Cut to the arm for Kai. That's 2 now for Kai and 1 point for Justin.
I believe he's saying he did an oopsie and he's not taking the point. Is that what I'm seeing, Michael?
They are giving that point to Justin for the cut to the head.
I see.
This is going to be sudden death now. The next
whoopsie daisy.
Successful, clear hit is going to win.
Winding right into Ox, straight down the line.
Dodging
Beautiful.
that buckler. Just again goes to show this athleticism that Kai is demonstrating here today. Oh, no. Justin displaced it.
Big news over here.
And that gives the match to Justin.
A match, Justin. What a turnaround. I was not expecting that revelation.
It's a very, very nice final exchange on Justin's part. Kai just barely missing his own thrust. Our next match is going to be, once again, Kai Eva from On Guard Fencing. Henry from Sacramento Historical Fencing Academy. 2 NorCal fencers squaring off.
Again, I don't believe Kai is going to be taking his allotted nap. Nope, no, he is. No, he's taking a nap.
Yeah.
He's whipping out the pillow and laying on the floor.
When a fencer is fighting 2 matches in a row, often they'll be given a minute or 2 to rest. Here we go, Arthur and Kai. The pants may be similar, but the styles are not.
Now, Michael, I do believe we've seen this fight before. Me neither, that's why I asked. I do believe Arthur took home the match last time. Let's see if Kai can bring it back, or if I'm wrong and Kai brought it back and we're seeing the continuation of a trend.
Well, Kai's pulling out ahead here with this first exchange. That's 1 point for Kai. Kai ready to whip out. Arthur looking for that thrust. Parrier post, and in the end, did Arthur's thrust land?
Exclusively a cut from Kai. Not cut, thrust, sorry.
Yeah, Arthur is self-calling. Oh, sorry, Kai is self-calling. That looks like Arthur is going to get the thrust there.
Very honorable of Kai.
Yep, that is a point for Arthur. Very exciting exchange. All right, Arthur bringing that Meyer style back.
Okay, we're straight up getting on the floor.
Yep.
Kai popped a squat there for a second, and I believe got the point. Is that right, Michael? Did I see that? Arthur got the point. Sorry, I'm blind. Yep. In my right eye. Again. Sorry, Peter.
Arthur
it comes and goes.
That Meyer rapier style. Up. There's an appel. Arthur waiting for his moment. Kai got the leg. Did Arthur land an afterblow?
I do believe they're going to call that as strike with afterblow.
Yep, that's a cut, and then I believe a strike from the arm from Arthur as the afterblow, which means no points on that exchange. Arthur still has the lead. Kai needs to win this one to tie it up and put it into sudden death. Otherwise, the match is Arthur's. Kai trading tempo to attack. Arthur waiting. Thrust and cut from Arthur. That's an attack from Kai with afterblow. And Arthur takes it. 2-1. Arthur Henry. We've got our final match up ahead. That's going to be between Marcus Stubbe and Arthur Henry. Marcus Academy. Waiting for his opponent, Marcus, to arrive.
I'm going to be real with you, Michael. I don't think Arthur would appreciate being compared to a tiger.
What do you think he would prefer to be compared with?
Ted, you know him pretty well. How do you think Arthur would like to be described? He would like to be described as a show according to Ted. Oh, Arthur's coming over. What is he doing? Came to clean off his shoes on Ted's leg.
I would expect more prancing from a show pony.
Youch.
All right, Marcus here from On Guard Fencing, ready to go. Marcus with... he's got Marcus against the edge of the ring. Marcus went for that leg. Looks like Arthur may have landed that afterblow.
It does look like that's the call. I have been informed by two members of the audience that at some point I do need to say the word Riz. So I'm going to get that out of the way.
All right. Buckler parry from Marcus. Up. Oh, did that land? No,
I don't believe they're calling it.
Thrust from Arthur.
Thrust from Arthur.
That's the first scoring point of the exchange, putting Arthur in a 1-0 lead. Arthur swing and a miss. Oh, and Marcus got a cut to the leg, then the head, but I believe Arthur also may have landed one. That was a double.
I don't know, Michael. I don't think that thrust from Arthur to Marcus was any good, and I think that correction of the thrust came out of time.
Oh,
ooh.
We have a penalty. Yellow card?
Michael, do explain to the audience how a yellow card works.
So a yellow card is a warning, generally, for an action that was inappropriate from one fencer. Usually there's no point penalty with it, but the judges can escalate it at their own discretion. Now, did you catch, Ronan, what that yellow card was for?
I have no idea, Michael. Marcus should have been watching his stopwatch.
Did you catch that last exchange, Ronan?
I did not. Still blind in my right eye.
Oh. They're cut.
To me.
Possibly cut with afterblow. So Arthur's currently up 2-0.
It looks like Arthur needs to go back to his classic thrust game to get this show back on the road.
But I will say the caliber of his opponents is improving. Arthur waiting. Marcus. Oh, and a parried thrust or beaten away. Oh. Or maybe something landed. I did not see that. Did you see that one, Ronan? Oh, Arthur says there was no quality there. They're throwing out the exchange. We get to see another one.
It's a very honorable action on...
Are willing to admit that they made a mistake or that their attack was insufficient. Better to see good, clean fencing.
I can see the desire for a thrust in Arthur's eyes. He's always looking for a good thrust.
Oh, looks like he may have landed over Marcus's sword there. A nice outside thrust from Arthur to the neck.
Thrust.
And that is our final match for Sword and Buckler, which will solidly put Arthur Henry in first place, followed by Justin Reimer in second, Kai Iva in third, and Marcus rounding it out in fourth place.
Alrighty, Michael, does that make Arthur Henry our champion for today?
That does.
Henry is our Sword and Buckler champion.
I would say he represented Sacramento Historical Fencing Academy well today. Now, that's the same school you train at, isn't it, Ronan?
Yes, indeed it is, and we are all very proud of him. We're going to give him a pat on the back and maybe a cookie. He did very good.